Thanks for listening to the Girls Chat Podcast, brought to you by Purple Unicorn Productions. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the Girls Chat Pod. Also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find deleted scenes, bloopers, and exclusive Girls Chat content.
Oh, you're fucking recording.
I am.
That was not on purpose.
Purple.
Hey y'all, welcome back
To another episode
of the Girls Chat
podcast.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you just remix the welcome back. But you have tape topics.
I do have table topics, and it reads, what's the funniest thing that's happened after a few glasses? And I'll go first because the first thing that popped up in my head.
I think I know.
Probably not.
Oh, well then.
Well, you could say it, but
I won't.
we were at Kave's house for Thanksgiving, and I was cutting the pie with a pizza cutter. You don't remember that? You were so mad at me.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
I cut the pie with a pizza cutter.
But that seems like
It didn't work out well, though.
It didn't.
That's why.
Right, because I'm gonna say it seems like it would make sense.
That's why I picked
like
it up.
you could do that.
It didn't work out the way
It didn't.
She probably crushed
I
the
remember
pie.
very clearly now, and it was really stupid. Yeah, because it's like the back where she. Yeah, that was dumb.
Damn.
But what is the question? The silliest thing you've done?
What's
after?
the funniest thing that's happened after a few glasses?
Funniest
What were
thing-
you about to say? Or what did you think I was about to say?
No. Off the record.
Okay, then no. She says off the record.
Yeah,
Off
it was in college. Ooh, and you were there. Something with a drink.
It happened with her. Like it happened.
It was with Casey.
specifically?
Yeah.
No,
Something
come
with a
on.
drink.
With a
Come
drink.
on. Now I really
It
wanna
spilled
know.
on her. That's
Like,
I mean, that's like.
or maybe it
Shut
was
up.
you.
Someone-
Somebody threw a drink at one of y'all when we were out.
And my track slipped out.
Yes.
the story had
Somebody threw
layers.
a drink. I don't remember where the party was.
I do it in a warehouse.
Somewhere.
It was like in a warehouse.
Like an oil spill.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it
Not
wasn't
even an oil spill. It
wasn't
was
oil
like
spill.
some.
That was an
It was
insane party.
It was a very small space. And like people were crazy crowded, and like somebody threw a drink on me. I don't think they did it on purpose.
I feel like
But they
I
also
was there
saw it.
too.
You
I feel like I
were.
really
They,
remember
like,
this.
Saw that they did it and didn't apologize or anything. Like that's what got me pissed, because like that you just threw a whole drink on me, not even say shit. And then Casey found out.
I had a few.
Yeah.
I got a little upset.
Oh my God!
With
Yes.
the shoulder.
And then maybe it was Britt who went and picked it up.
Yeah, it's okay. It happened. My jacket was out. There were clip-ins. I probably put it back in after I was upset.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good one. Wow.
Oh. Put you in the car?
Probably.
No, that
That's probably another night.
I didn't want to say. I was like, no, that.
No, I remember that night. That was the night of I think my 21st birthday weekend. Joel had to carry me out.
Yeah.
And I told him, don't drop me because I had no shoes on and I didn't want to be a
Is that the night that we had to call your sister a million times?
No.
Oh my God, that's
that-
a different night.
Yeah, that was a different
Wow,
night. Oh, that was a bad
That
night.
was a bad night.
That
All
was a
right.
bad
Anyone else? Anyone else?
The funniest?
Funniest? I
You
don't
guys, someone
know.
would have to
Okay,
tell me.
the only thing that's sticking in my head right now about me is when we went to go see Red Cafe and my pearls broke in the middle of the street.
Yo.
I had just got it wasn't like just got, but like
They
I
were recent.
wear pearls. Like I wear pearls all the time and I love my pearls. Yeah. And we were on South Beach and we were pre-gaming before the club and we had to cross the street. And I don't know what made me run across the street because if I remember correctly, there really were not any cars coming. And I still ran across the street and some way, somehow, I don't even know what happened, but just all of my pearls just ended up in the middle of the street. And I was so sad.
And we
She
were out there
tried.
Did you pick them up? Oh.
Yeah, but you
We're
know,
homegirls.
but you also know that homegirls like laugh at your pain, and so it's like they were all laughing, but I was really sad. but they were laughing.
So
Yeah.
bad. That's why I was like, oh, this is funny, this is funny. But they were drinking.
So your homegirls laugh at your pain. Like that's just
That was
what it is.
That was the same night. one of the twins that they
Oh,
found
in the Uber.
Yep.
and
In
tried
the
to go
taxi.
in the taxi.
It was, yeah, it was a
Uber that
taxi.
time.
Yep.
Ooh, and that guy was upset because they were like, we had a few,
Mhm.
and he was not feeling us.
I do think we had
And
fun
he,
that night.
but
What I
he
can
dropped
remember,
us.
once
Oh,
made
we
it to
definitely
the
had
destination.
fun.
We had fun at the hotel room with the toothbrush.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I did.
I remember Jeannie on South Beach one night at that fountain. Remember?
I knew it. I knew it. That was the only.
Wait, what fountain? I wasn't
It was
So
Yes,
the
you
night
were.
that
We were
DJ
all
Bree
there. We were
was
all there.
DJing at a party, and
It was a
it was a Tuesday. We were on South Beach, and I think I asked him to play Biggie, and he said, "No, I can't." And I was like, "What? What do you mean you can't? Are they fucking racist?"
Yeah.
And I started going off like, "Who don't listen to Biggie?" I think I drank because I was so upset. I drank, and then I realized he couldn't play because a live band was gonna play it. And then at the end of the night, I was in the fountain on South Beach somewhere.
You
Like,
were in
Not in it,
fountain?
just bent over,
throwing up in
Yeah.
the fountain
Oh, I don't
in front of
remember
I have pictures.
Where I was
of
gonna
all
say,
of
there's
us.
pictures.
I'll
There's
find them.
definitely
But we were all there
pictures.
holding her hair back. You know.
Fun
Drunk.
time.
I was
Good time.
drunk.
On a Tuesday.
I remember that.
That's what I'm
Why?
saying.
Why were we on South
You
Beach?
know
on
how
Tuesday?
many nights? That's sad. That's crazy.
Few. After I've had a few.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about
Funny things?
Robin. Robin, you're like always funny.
It's
So
hard to pinpoint like one time.
yeah, I just
I think
remember
every
just
time
very
we were drunk.
recently when you were drunk and it was just me and you in the bathroom, and you thought that we were all in the bathroom.
That's what my memory, even days later, remember, I was like, am I imagining that all of you guys were in the bathroom? Lexi's like,
Yes.
nope, it was just me.
It was just me, and you thought they were there in the bathroom. Like, I guess you
Yeah.
thought you were talking to them in the bathroom.
Like
Yep.
all of us?
I
Yeah.
have a really good video of Casey being
No, you
drunk.
don't.
Yes, we were all in the bathroom at her house.
Oh, I know that
That-
video.
Oh, my
Was
mom
it-
came in the bathroom? Or
She
she
tried
tried
to
to?
come in the
Yeah.
bathroom, and we were all like, "No, everything's fine." Casey, we just hold, and Robin's over here petting her like it's gonna be like I don't know what you said, but I watch that video every once in a while.
I'm terrible.
I also have a memory after a few
Yeah,
of us
my
pulling
Robin.
up on someone.
Oh, that, but
Funny?
but the hell yeah, the fuck yeah it was. But the funny thing is, we didn't even have the few before. We had the few
During
during,
the
like
pull up. Yep.
during the pull up.
That was good. That was a good time.
Yeah,
You
but
don't-
Good
you don't
time.
have
I
any-
can't think of one because everything is always like it's always just funny. I don't know. I can't think of like one time.
I know that I think we always have a good time, and we
Literally.
always have a few. So
I can't think of anything.
I know there's stuff in there.
I know.
I know, right?
Right. Dang, I wish this was a question we had beforehand.
Oh.
No, I don't even.
Next topic. Next topic.
Is
She
it,
looked
I know,
at me.
is it about you or is it about Robin?
Oh.
It was both.
What?
When we went.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not gonna be able to say it without laughing every 5 seconds. When we went on South Beach, this was in college, when we were living together.
The beach.
And no, not the beach like that. We went to South Beach. And we went with this guy, a kid. We ended up finding out that
Okay.
night
Yeah.
that he was like 15,
Yeah.
but he was pretending to be like 18, 19.
No.
We were like
Yeah.
18, 19.
No.
Yeah,
And
I
he was, like, a
remember
promoter or
that.
something. And we went out, and that's
Yes.
when we met. And he was hanging out with like these
Older.
older guys,
That
like, in
they
their
were like
30s,
yes.
like late 30s.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And
I
it
forgot
was
that
just one
little
of those
boy.
very crazy nights that everything was just like to the point that we just kept laughing at everything that happened. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
that
like
was
we-
I can't even pinpoint exactly what was so funny about that night.
'cause
But like
the whole
it was just
adventure.
weird because and other things it was just clicking after we found out like how old he was for real. Like he had like a skateboard or some shit.
Yes,
Remember
he
that?
was
And it was like,
weird.
oh, it clicks because you don't have a license. like,
That whole night was just funny.
So he found a way to get you guys drunk though?
oh yes.
And into like, did you guys?
He was like we went to KO.
Up in a club. The whole night, like we kept. It was that was the thing. The whole
Oh,
night we were like, oh,
we
we're going
ended
to go
up
to
at-
this place. But
Right.
it didn't work out. So
Right.
we tried
That
to go
is
to
so
another place.
right.
So I don't even know that we spent 6 hours maybe with these guys. I don't know that we ever went.
Yeah, because we
anywhere.
linked. Yeah, that was so weird.
Isn't it crazy how social media really like wasn't a thing? And so like I feel like
All you have is
we don't know about this story, but like had it been social
On
media
social
time, it would have been on your
media.
close
Yeah.
friends or
Yeah.
something. Like we would have known what the
Oh,
fuck was
oh,
going
yeah,
on. But
that
like
one.
I don't even know what happened. You have a time.
not about me. I laughed at it recently because Breezy had just posted it about the most expensive chicken you guys ever paid for.
That's something. No,
Was it really?
It was on South Beach.
We pulled up. We went to South Beach, and well, first
I
we went to
remember
South
that.
Beach, and we went to like this club. I want to say it was
South
like
Beach.
an
We need to
alpha
stay away
party,
from South Beach.
right?
I have
That's
for the
Clearly.
rest
that's
of
the
the life.
that's the common denominator here.
Party, I remember on South Beach.
Yes, and it was like in this airplane like club.
Mhm.
So we went. We weren't feeling it, and so we left. Like we weren't even there for 10 minutes. We left. So we're in the car on the way back, and then we're like, "Dang, let's stop at that crispy, crunchy chicken place or something."
It's expensive.
It's girl, yes, but let me tell you why.
Yeah, I remember.
So we parked the car, and like when I say maybe 2 minutes away from this place, we pay the meter and we go inside. We get the chicken because it's ready. It's not like it. And we walk back outside. We're not inside for 7 minutes. A ticket. Me and Brianna, we're having like this deep, amazing conversation. We're walking. We're like, dang, we ain't parked this far. Damn, we must have missed it because we're talking too much. Turn around, walk the other direction, bro. We're tripping. We cannot figure it out. They towed the car. I kid you not, in less than 7 minutes. We paid the meter.
Yeah.
We paid the meter, everything. Apparently, she parked in a motorcycle spot, bruh. So we were in the police station going to report her car stolen, eating our chicken when they told us, oh, baby, it's been towed. It's not. Yeah. So that's why we say that's the most expensive chicken we ever paid for because we had to split it to get the thing out.
Wow.
Fun time.
Vultures.
That was not fun.
Okay, well, you know.
I was upset. I was a broke college student. I just had to pay like $125 the
fun college times. Yeah.
It was not fun then. It was still not fun now.
I was really trying to think
The
of more
chicken was
like
good.
There's a lot.
Danielle ones, but it's like the one I can think of is just like not after a few. It's like after a few when she threw away Ula's Big Mac.
Yeah,
I would have been pissed.
Because no, the best part was that because we'd gone to we had drinks and we went to McDonald's. So my man bought 2 Big Macs because he wanted one for breakfast. He wanted a Big Mac for breakfast, and she just cleaning up,
I woke
bro.
up the next morning, everybody was sleeping. I just see a bunch of like empty shit. And
Danielle is borderline OCD,
You could
and
feel
she
our
absolutely
Big
has to clean up everything.
That
And
shit was funny.
Ula woke up ready to eat his Big Mac.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen Ula upset. It was funny because
He was genuinely upset.
Everybody else was cracking up. Everybody else was upset. And Ula was just pissed off, and I felt so bad. And at the time, I didn't even think I don't know if I had a car. I was in college. I don't remember. To be able to like buy him another one.
You bought him another one like
I was about to
5 or
say,
6
she did.
years later.
Because he held on to it for that long. He would constantly bring up
Yeah.
his Big Mac over and over
Honestly,
again.
that's crushing. To wait the very next day to know that you had something that you were saving,
Yeah.
and then to find out that somebody either
When he was
ate
looking
that
for
shit
it
or
at
threw
first,
it
I
away.
stayed quiet.
Yeah, that's a good. That's what it was because we had to piece it together. We're like, oh, it was right here. Wait, the trash is out. The counters are clean. The dishes are washed.
Then, yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was empty.
Yeah, I didn't know it was out. It wasn't in the fridge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My mama taught me you're not supposed to leave meat out.
Girl, it's a Big Mac.
That's a bang. That shit is.
They got preservatives.
Yes,
Right.
it will last.
It might last like 2 months.
That's gross.
Yes, but it's the truth.
This episode is brought to you by It's Poppin' by Candy. Balloons are appropriate for all occasions, so hit her up for any celebration. It's Poppin' Balloon Decor is anything but basic. She'll transform any space, provide the perfect photo op, and bring your vision to life. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at itspoppin_by Candy.
So one, Robin actually, this next topic, Robin actually brought it up, and we were waiting for everyone to be here, but unfortunately, Britt and Skylar had to rest today. So,
No problems.
I know, right? And so it was, what is your toxic trait?
I don't have one. I'm perfect.
Meanwhile, I was like, I can't pick just one. I
I
don't want to sound like a
I
crazy
started thinking about
person
that
on
too,
here, but I was like,
I mean, I can start. One of mine is that I think that I'm always right. And so
That's some Sagittarius shit.
And so like it's hard for me to like, and hard isn't even the right word. I feel like
Takes a lot of convincing.
no, not even that. Not even that. I feel like I can accept it if I am wrong and you like prove to me that I'm wrong. Like I can accept that I'm wrong, but it's hard for me like to not butt into situations or like speak up when I have an opinion on it or like stuff like that. Like it's hard for me to not do that, and so I want to like. I feel like a know-it-all, and I know that I'm not at all, but I feel like I always have something to say about something because I feel like I always have like a good right thing to say or something like that, and like I be trying to stop that, but it's like word vomit. I can't, and I'm working on it.
No, just be you.
I don't think that's toxic.
I don't think that's. I mean, I guess it's a. I don't think that's toxic.
When you say toxic,
because it can be it can be like
Annoying, like that's annoying.
Like overwhelming.
Like yes, because I did the same fucking person.
Yeah, because me and him.
Yeah, both of y'all.
We could go back
and
and
he loves it. He loves it. He's like,
I
I
know
know
we
me and
both
Lexi y'all gonna have something to say about something.
And
It's
we'll
gonna
be cool
dumb shit.
afterwards. It's no beef, it's
At
no
all.
problem. But like, I just want to prove my point, and you have to understand my point. Like, even if you have a different opinion, you need to say, "Okay, I understand." Like, you need to understand what the fuck I'm saying because I'm right. Like, that's my problem.
Okay, I guess that is.
And I think when you say like, oh, what my toxic trait is the thing that in your head you know that like I should not be this way. I should not be doing this.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, like you know that it's not the best or the right thing to do. Yeah.
That's just one.
So what's yours?
I have a few. So
I think my number one.
The fact that she's smiling.
I know. That's why I was like, so what's yours?
It's bad. My toxic trait is pulling up. Like, I don't care where you at. I don't give a damn what time it is. I don't care who you are with. Like,
You're not sleepy, nigga?
No, not until I got that text. Like, or not until, like, that is my number one toxic trait. And I know it's wrong, but I can't stop. I can't stop, bruh. I can't stop. The last time I had 11 miles left on my gas tank, and where I was going was 9 miles away, and I was like,
perfect.
Right, great. I can make it. I can make it. Like it's bad. Like I don't know why I'm like that. But and that doesn't matter. That's like in relationships. That's in like confrontation. Yeah, I'm outside. Like. You know, and that's bad, and I should not be that way.
Should not be that way.
It doesn't matter. Even when I was without a car for a few years, I mean, a few years ago when I was without a car for a little bit, yeah. Hey, let me get your keys right quick, because I'm gonna pull up. I'll Uber. Like because my thing is I don't like to feel disrespected, and what you're not gonna do is disrespect me, and then like. Try to run away from it
and get to sleep well.
No, we're like we're gonna talk. You keep that same energy in my face. Say it to my face, like, and then we could handle it from there. But that is my toxic trait. I'm pulling up. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't care how far you are. Where, like, I'm pulling up.
That's a good one.
By myself.
That's a good one. That is a good one. There's 3 other ladies here.
I think I'm just perfect. Like I just think that I don't
you
have
and
any
Casey, bro. I can't do
toxic
y'all.
trait. I mean,
there's not one thing. Think about like things that like if you and your partner get into something, or you and your parents, like has there been a common denominator of like, oh, maybe that's me? Like maybe I should fix that.
Stubborn. I'm stubborn.
Look how she's
But I'm stubborn and
to even say she was stubborn.
Right.
and I'm stubborn, but like silently. So it's
Yeah.
like
Passive aggressive.
yes.
You don't talk about your feelings, but I don't know if that's
Yeah.
toxic or not. I
No,
think
it
that's a
is.
personality.
That
I was gonna say it, but I
right.
I think I'm
she's
gonna say
working
it.
on
I'm
it,
gonna say
especially
it.
because she's
She's
very,
working on it.
very much
What is
working
it? Yeah,
on it.
That's
she's
the
working
first
on
thing that
it.
came
That
to
I
my
would
mind
say-
when I thought
That
about
was the first
her.
thing that came to my
a
mind, too.
while ago, I would say, but like it's different.
She's gotten a lot
now.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah, you got
Girl, you may be perfect, girl.
I told you. No toxic traits over here.
Casey.
I'm perfect.
Final answer.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's between like me being sarcastic when it's the wrong time of me being sarcastic, and how do I put this? Like, I don't want to say me not giving a fuck, but that's literally me not
You do. I feel like you try to make a joke about things that you really might like,
care about. Yeah, like I try to
Yeah.
joke my way out of things that I should really give a fuck about. But hey, I don't have the energy for it anymore.
Casey used to just be like, I just don't want to know about it. Like, just don't.
Casey really don't give a fuck.
That's
But
not
she
good.
does.
I
But
do,
she
but I
does.
don't.
Yeah.
I do.
She
but I
does
don't.
deep down, but if
Mhm.
you like talk yourself into not.
Yes, surface deep. You're just like, oh well.
Yeah.
But if it's pulled out of me, then I guess I gotta talk about it. Other than that, I'm perfect.
Okay.
I can't with the both
Did you
of
say you
y'all.
had? Did you say?
Yeah, no, I'm waiting on Danielle. Danielle was calling.
No,
me
she
out.
said she had a
She
few.
said
She said she had a
I was
few.
like, calling
I
everyone
said
else's
I have
name.
too many because I was trying to. I
Go
don't
ahead
know
and name
what.
some.
Start with one.
So
We'll work
I
it
guess
out.
my one biggest toxic trait that I'm trying to work on now as an adult because I recognize it. I feel like I sabotage my own happiness a lot. Like I feel like I can get very, and I think that's the Virgo in me. I worry a lot.
Yes.
So it's like I'm constantly thinking about like if things are too good, I'm like, no, something bad
That's
is about
actually
to happen.
facts.
Like,
I
I've-
agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Like I
100%.
literally like yesterday started crying because I was scared that something was gonna happen. That there was no reason that I should even think
I
that
feel
it
that.
would
I've
happen.
had
That happens to me
feeling
before. Yeah.
But that happens to me a lot, and I'm constantly like, and I'm not by nature a negative person, so it bothers me when I get like that, and then that just pisses me off more, and it's just like so I'm trying to work on just like I don't know.
Relaxing.
I just
Yeah,
chill.
exactly.
Come for a drive with me sometime. Relax your mind.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
No, we have to help you.
That's the thing about it. Like,
She
I
don't wanna
don't
fix
wanna
it.
be stopped. I don't. But if I feel disrespected and like
So you gonna
If
be
I-
78 pulling up?
in
In
a
a
wheelchair,
wheelchair.
bruh, like honestly, whatever service I gotta call, whatever
The
I
group
need
home
to
will
do,
send a
yeah.
car with her in it. Like,
She's just
It's
gonna buzz her
bad.
life alert.
It's just I guess that what I should be working on is like
I heard
life
that.
alert. Buzz my life alert. That reminds me of that.
and when 911 get there, she gonna be like, "You gotta take me to his house."
Right.
I'm fine. She
Right.
just personal. I'm good. Just let's get in the car. Let's go. She's not a purse no more. She got a pocketbook.
Me and my pocketbook pulling up. Seriously.
All the soft mitts.
She throwing soft mitts before she get in the door.
Yep. It's bad. I don't know why I'm like that. But I don't want to fix it. Like
I'm like, she don't want to fix that. She don't.
it's not that I don't want to fix. I think what it is.
You want to tone it down a bit.
Oh gosh.
It's not. I think. I guess because I feel like the pulling up is a result of something else. I guess I need to work on the root to really work on the problem. You know what I mean? Like to not. I guess I feel so like. I don't want to call it easily disrespected because my thing is if you say some stupid shit to me, like when it comes to confrontation, like I'm gonna see you when I see you. Great, let's expedite that. See me sooner. See me sooner. Like you know what I'm saying. And then when it comes to like
Aries in you, though, also.
when it comes to like if I'm dealing with you, like you were supposed to like me. Don't make me feel like you don't, and now I'm outside. That's crazy. Open the gate. That means open the gate. He's like, the gate? What do you mean? Where are you?
Outside. I'm outside.
You can open the gate. Now open the gate. No. Okay, that's fine. No, now I'm breaking into the building.
No, she gonna fucking tailgate and fucking
whatever I gotta do. And that's the bad part about it. And so I guess I'd want to stop.
And you do it so smoothly. It's
Yeah,
like it's not even like her upsetness is literally how she sounds. Like, open the gate. Yeah. No, I'm here. No. Yeah.
Just like that.
It's just real cool, calm.
Because because what are you gonna say to like just do it right here and then we can go from that point. But I don't like energy. Like, I like to feel it, the synergy. You know, I like to feel it in the room. Let's feel it in the room. That's it.
It gets real dangerous when you're trying to feel it in the room.
Right.
Sometimes.
Well, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need my fucking ass beat. And then
start
coming around. I don't got no gas.
She ain't find a bitch. She can whoop her ass yet. So let me know.
That's my problem. It's just like, I need to sit my ass at home. Maybe I need to, I don't know, have someone take my car keys. I just don't want to feel disrespected. That's it. By nobody I love or by nobody I don't like. I'm not taking disrespect.
The one time I ever pulled up on anybody, Robin was the first person that I called.
Actually, Robin made me pull up.
And that's what I was gonna say. And then she
first pull up.
made me stay there because I called her and I was like, I think I'm just gonna go. She's
What
like,
do you mean
no,
go?
Bitch, what?
Pull
gonna
up and
wait for
stake
him to
out.
come out.
That's my second toxic trait. It's the stake out. My first one is the pull up.
Let me see who walk out the building right here.
I literally do not, and maybe that's a toxic trait too. Like, I don't feel that drawn to anything. Like, I don't think that there's, or maybe it's just not something that I would it's just not something that I would ever do. But it's just like, bitch, you piss me off. Like, I'm finna yell at you, however I can yell at you, or whatever case is. And then I also really rarely get pissed off. Like, truthfully, I don't get upset or like often. So
yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
I feel like I've only seen Lexi upset maybe
like
kind
a
of
handful
one
of
time.
times.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
time.
Like, I don't know.
That's beautiful.
Nothing.
That is. We need to maybe exchange some energy because
Right.
I feel like that's my other toxic trait. Is I get so like upset and very easily annoyed with people. Like, that's why my people are my people. Like, I can't because I get so easily annoyed and like.
Wow, agreed.
I'm just
and it's
so
bad.
The times like recently, this was like a little last thing that I got upset about, but it sticks in my head because I remember how I felt afterwards, and I was like, oh, whatever. We were in Brandsmart and we were in line, and there was this guy who the whole time we walked through the store, he's on his phone, he's loud.
He's
Is it
like,
on speaker? Because
That's
his
that
it
pisses
was
me
on
off.
speaker.
Oh, no,
I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know.
You
need to
do
stop.
that in public?
Because I don't like to put it to my ear because
So get
the
it
headset, your phone.
You
is
have
first of all,
AirPods.
Like, now, that's why I put them on my key ring.
Yeah.
He just bought me those AirPods because I always talk on speakerphone because I don't want to put the dirty phone to my
You're
face.
ghetto.
No,
Because I feel like that's dirty.
That's a pet peeve.
Yeah,
Or
no,
just
so
hang
It's
up.
just rude.
Call-
Yeah.
I'll call you when I come.
Okay,
get back
I
in the
don't
car.
have like long ass conversations.
I
It's
don't
not
care.
a long
I
ass
don't
Yeah,
care.
you can have a conversation the entire
No,
time.
it'll be
you're
like
in the
5
store.
seconds.
But also, I'm like,
5 seconds
no,
too
get
long.
off the phone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But then also, like, whatever. So he was, excuse me, he was loud in the store, whatever. We get in line, and I don't know if y'all know how Brandsmart's lines are set up, but like, you kind of have to stand far back before you actually
Get
up to the cash register. So, you know, you stand behind all of the cash registers, so you don't really know where people are standing in line or whatever cases. But I don't even think this was his excuse. Like, he just literally did not give a fuck. And me and Chris was walking up to the cashier, and he just got in front of us and just stood there. And I was already like annoyed with him. And so Christina was like, bro, like,
Did
you
y'all tap
didn't
him?
see us. You didn't see us like standing here or whatever. He was like, oh, I mean, I guess if you finna make it such a big ass deal,
I
am
gonna make it a big deal.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, yeah, I mean,
Glad you understand.
and she was very nice, like, yeah, I mean, I waited in line this whole time. He was like, yeah, he said something like, fuck you, well, fuck you. And Christina was like, well, fuck you. And then I was like, me being me, trying to be calm, you know, and I'm just like, wow, it really, like, I literally looked at him and said, it really didn't have to turn into all that. Like, you didn't have to be our rude. Man, fuck you. Then I turned up. I'm like, man, fuck you, nigga. Get to the back of the line then, nigga. How about that? Literally, that's me in the store. Nigga, how about you get to the back of the fucking line then? How about that? And it like, it pissed me
was
off.
he?
Yes, he was black.
Oh.
I was doing that too.
And the fact that he could,
because I want to call him nigga if he was white. I want to
the fact that he responded like that, I would have just took my ass back. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
or just be like, oh, my
but
bad.
when I turned up, then when
fought.
I like super turned up, and then he literally got quiet. And I was like, oh,
No.
and then he just went behind. But like, bro,
Like shit like that is so unnecessary, especially when you're in the wrong.
Exactly.
Like he had no like. To
And
stand
you
on
a
it. He had the
nigga,
nerve to
I'm a
say,
girl.
Fuck you to you. Like what?
I'm a woman.
As a
all of
woman.
that,
Get to the back.
all of that.
Thank you.
So I just remember like shaking, like my heart was breaking, and it was something, you know, something so small, but at the time there were so many things I was panicking about. I didn't have my taser on me, or no, I did have my taser on me, so I was like ready to like have to tase this nigga because like, you know, niggas get crazy, and he was already like aggressive, and it's just that feeling is exhausting. Like it's just being angry takes up so much energy, and like I just remember after that moment just feeling that like, wow, I haven't been super upset in a long time, and like this is how it feels, and I hate that feeling. Like I hate that feeling, and so I really just try to like to not like I just try to not feel it. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Your emotions.
I think I'm like, it takes a lot for me to get upset, but the way you get upset, like at Brandsmart, I get upset every day in traffic. On the fucking road, I am a monster. My mouth is. I literally say if someone were to like, I'm on the phone with like Tommy on the way to work, and both of us just cussing me. So I'm like, if there was a camera like recording like my day-to-day driving, and then it's because people are so fucking stupid.
No, they are.
One time, I think I this was the longest time I've been that upset. This lady did a U-turn in front of my car, like in an illegal ass U-turn. Slowed down in front. I had to brake so hard and swerve like to the next lane where I looked to see if a car was coming, but if a car was coming, like at that point, it would have been over. Yeah. This lady had her window down and was eating a motherfucking chicken. She was eating a chicken wing, and then she looked at me and nodded. I was so upset. I was so upset. I almost followed her home, and it was crazy because the window was down, and I couldn't even. I was so upset that no words came out of my mouth.
You was just
like, and I literally like, and it happened to me 3 times that day. Like someone just did some stupid shit, like cutting
eating
off
chicken.
No, that was the one lady. She ate chicken, and I was like, literally, I was like, I have to get off the road. Like I have to stop driving. It happened to me 3 times in one day, and I was like, okay, clearly someone's trying to die today.
Wow.
So in order for me to, I stopped driving. I was like, anywhere else after this, I'm not going anywhere.
So Robin, you don't want to fix your toxic trait.
It's not.
Working on it.
I am working on a lot of prayer and meditation.
I want people to stop trying me. That's what I want.
It's not gonna happen though, because you know, and I was just having this conversation with myself today, like duality. Like there's no such thing as a perfect world. Like that's literally never going to exist. World peace is literally never going to happen because
somebody's gonna piss you off.
Yeah, the good comes with the bad. Like the light comes with the dark. Like it duality. It's always gonna happen. So, you know, going back to the last episode, you are in control of your emotions, and if that is what you're choosing to do, and you don't want to change it.
Remember on the last episode, I said that I don't fully agree with that. I feel like somebody else can tap in and be in.
They can affect it, but you have the last choice.
Yeah,
you have the last choice to react or not react.
Well, that's fine.
Or react a certain way or react.
No, it is. It has to be a
maybe gas prices need to raise just one more time, and I'll stay at home.
It'll happen, okay? Because the gas it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I just
because you have to get gas.
You have to get gas.
So it's like
I'm like that too. Though. I don't.
But damn.
Used to
Because it's
take
not
20,
gonna
now it takes
stop me
30.
from putting gas in my car.
Right.
That I
Things like
definitely noticed.
Things like that.
That's
Yes,
it's $10,
Lord.
but it's still a problem. But give me a beat.
Girl, stick to the basics.
Dun dun boom. Ba-da-da-da,
Guess
dun,
who
boom. Da-da-da-da,
said
dun,
that?
dun,
This is
dun,
getting
dun.
This is getting really weird now.
Well, it's time for Guess Who Sent That Text? And the text goes, I just came to laugh because the combo went from good pussy to the royal family. Laugh my fucking ass off. I love how diverse we are.
Cause these niggas throwing bands, money fight. Oh, I did that
that a song?
backwards. I did that backwards.
And here she go. It's the same alien.
It's the alien song, girl.
Oh.
When she said that, I said not the aliens.
I need to listen to this song. You can't
I
tell
sent
me.
it.
It's time for the twerculator.
Shake what your mama gave you. I don't even know if
That's really how it goes.
I don't remember. But
Y'all don't
no.
be selling it. I don't want to listen to it. That
No,
don't
but-
sound good.
No,
For real, we do talk about a variety
Of
of
things.
things.
In the matter of
And
minutes.
like, yes,
And it's the spectrum is broad.
and it's
I
just
think
like,
it's the diversity within our friend group because
I
one
agree.
person will say one thing and it'll ping off somebody else's completely different like train of thought.
How did that go from that though?
Oh my
good
God, I
pussy
really
to the
don't
royal
know.
That
family.
started with the
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
It started because the statement was good pussy will make a nigga drive however far.
And do whatever. It'll make a nigga call another
Create
nigga
a fake
phone.
page.
Make fake pages. Do all the stuff that y'all be claiming that just
You don't
women
do.
or girls do. I'm not doing that.
And then
Yeah,
I think
and then it was around the
literally-
time that interview came out.
Right.
With Megan
So there's
With
literally
Megan.
like in the same breath, it was like, but isn't it crazy what's happening with the royal family? And then like,
And I think somehow it linked.
Yeah,
It
it
did
did.
link.
It
Because
did.
I think it maybe have been like,
Megan got good pussy.
so that made
Oh,
the
him
prince
and
just
him
say, fuck
F
his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
was.
So it was all like a link,
Yes,
but-
that's exactly what it
Sound
was.
like that. That makes sense.
It
to
made
me.
sense.
Mhm.
That makes sense to me. It's just the beauty of our lovely. I keep saying I just say 10 plus years. Of
Yeah,
friendship.
because that's what it is.
It's just at this point I don't know. It's like 13.
Y'all
Yeah.
throwing
Collectively,
away.
it's a lot. Collectively, it's a lot.
Are y'all like dashing away y'all family for a loved one?
No.
Because if they really gonna be a loved one, they're
They gonna
going
deal
to
with my family.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because they ain't going nowhere.
But I think her situation was
Because
different.
we have good relationships with our family. That's what I was
Right.
gonna say. If you
Right.
have a shitty relationship with your family,
It's
you're
easy to
not
get
going
right.
to jeopardize that over
Mhm.
somebody you know loves you and
But
No.
also, like, I think about you being in a relationship with someone that your friends and family may not like. Sometimes you stay in that relationship still, even though your friends and family don't like them. You still deal with them because you like them.
But I
And
mean, to an
then-
extent, your friend, as long as your friends and family aren't writing you off because of them, I think that's a completely that's the extreme.
Yeah.
But you can not like my man, okay? You don't like him, but like you not gonna be friends with me because you know what I mean, or you're gonna
You're
not
X me
claim
out.
me
Or
as
you're gonna
family
always throw
because
slick comments.
Right,
or
and that's what I'm
treat me a
saying.
certain way.
That's what I'm saying. I could see how that can lead to that. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
we're good. I love my family. Me and my family are good, but I'm with this person that they don't like. And now every time I come around with this person, you're bringing this up or you're doing like this or you're talking like this. Then it's like, y'all, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like, I'm happy where I'm at. And then you in the relationship have a choice to say, do I stay with my relationship or do I deal with you always talking shit every time I come around? You know, I could see you being like, fuck it. I love who I love. And
see, but then I feel like good family isn't gonna do that. Like they might
Because
disagree
I used to
at
bring
first, but if
home thugs, gold tee dreads. My mom used to be like, why? Don't you see a good wholesome boy out there? I'm like, no, ma, this is what I like.
this is my man.
This is him.
Oh my
She'll be
God.
like, I
One
guess
of
you
your
gotta.
exes just came to my brain, and knowing you now, I'm like, why the fuck did you date that nigga? Oh my God, we can talk about that.
that should be a podcast
I'm
topic.
really-
Why did he date him?
why did
Like
I
between
hate
me
him?
and my sister, my mom was going crazy. She thought we was done. Like she was like, "This is
I have
this
no
is
She
what
gave
we
up.
like."
No hope.
Yeah, I'm like, but look, he a good ghetto man.
He a
He
good
treat me
ghetto
good. He
man.
love me, but he love me. I love that man.
But first, and my mom used to invite everybody to the house. Like our house was the first house on the block. All the thugs used to just come run up and through there like, "Hey ma, y'all got food in here?"
Yeah.
That's funny. I think like once you, even if like you said, a good family and having a good relationship with your family, they'll be more open to certain things just because they're aware that it like brings you like happiness.
Right.
This past weekend, my boyfriend came to my cousin's house, so it was his first like family event that he came to, and the cousin's house. Yeah, it was nice. I had an amazing weekend last weekend, but the cousin's house who I went to, like her husband, he smokes, and we all know that. Sorry, that my boyfriend smokes. So they were whatever. Like as soon as he saw Nachi, whatever, I keep saying my boyfriend. I keep trying to stop doing that. Whatever.
No, you can do that, girl. That's your man.
As soon as he saw Nachi, he like just walked up to him and was like, "Hey, I got that gas." And it was so funny because like when Nachi was like getting out of the car, he's like, "Damn, where's my split?" He lost it. He couldn't find it or whatever. So fine. Then my mom texted me last minute. She's like, "Hey, son, I decided to come to the party." So I'm like,
"Oh, it's about
right." But then I was like, realistically, I'm like, from when we were at FAU, they already knew what he was on.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like they already knew, and like even now, like my mom knows that. I talked to her about it. You know, all the like I'll say, "Oh, he's on the balcony smoking," or "Oh, you know." So I went outside because he was under the tree like smoking with my cousin, and I went outside and I ran right into him because he was going to the bathroom, whatever it was. Long story short, he ended up under the tree like next to my dad smoking multiple.
That's beautiful.
I was so
That is beautiful.
happy, bro, because I went outside to warn him was like, "Hey, my parents are here. You can do that if you want to do that, but I just did want to give you that warning in case you didn't want to do that they're outside, you know?" And he's like, "Well, I mean, your cousin's doing it." Like, but granted, my cousin never smoked around my parents either, but he was at his house, so he was doing what he wanted to do now, you know? So, but the beauty of all of it was that, like, it's been a whole week, and my parents have not said one word to me about it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel so good about it. And so, like, they just accept, because y'all know how my parents specifically are, bruh. And I was just, like, it's just been so, like, refreshing and nice that it's out there now, you know? Even when he's been at my house for a couple hours, sometimes, like, he'll text me, like, "Damn, I kind of want to smoke." And I'm like, "Well, buddy, you got to wait 3 more hours till you get," you know what I mean? But now I'm sure he'll feel free to just go outside and smoke his spliff. And, like,
that's him, and they're accepting him for him.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what's up. I like that.
My mom found a bowl in my car and asked me if I smoked crack. So
crack?
Yeah.
That's a little extreme.
That's where her mind immediately went to.
Like this was like where I lived when I lived like down the street from your house, like from your parents' house when I lived like right there. I was driving her car all the time, and I lost my bowl. Like I couldn't find my bowl, and of course she cleaned out the car and found her bowl, found my bowl. And she's like, "Bruh," she's like, "What is this? What is this? Are you smoking crack now, Lexi?" And I'm like, I would have burst out in laughter in her face. I literally was like,
Crack.
Like, no, give my damn bowl. Smell it, Mom. It's weed. It's weed. And now,
for real, I tried to deny that shit the first time. My mom, it was a period where my mom and I were like sharing a car, and she got in the car. She was like, "Why does your car smell like marijuana?" First off, girl, why you know what marijuana smell like?
First of all, my mom thought it was a black. Like in high school, she thought it was called blacks.
Weed? No way.
Yeah. My mom.
I said, "Yeah, Mom, it's blacks."
Marijuana was the thing. Like I tried marijuana in college, and I didn't like it. Like it's marijuana.
It's weed.
Or like the man on the plane. Go home and smoke some pot.
That's what my parents called it too. When my brother started smoking, at first my dad said it, and then me and my brother both had to correct him. We're like, nobody says that
anymore.
And now they call it weed.
My mom called it weed. She could never just say weed. She'd be like, so not you smoking weed today? I'm like, all right, Mom.
I could hear her.
Everything has to be so exaggerated with that. I'm like, girl.
And now when my mom says it, it's weird because she has like a shame about herself, like smoking. So she'll be like, I want to smoke a little. Girl, what? You went to smoke what? Like you had to smoke weed? Like, bro, we be in here smoking together. Like, relax. But that is a beautiful thing. I can smoke with both my parents.
That is, I'm
I
jealous.
still haven't gotten there yet, but I know one day I'm gonna. Actually, I never smoked with her, but so my mom never actually like. I knew she smelled, the weed in my car and stuff like that. One day she came to me. She's like, "Hey, you know that stuff you smoke?" And I was like, "This was the first time."
Black or crack?
No, you know what my first thing was? I said, "Hookah." You don't have no stench or nothing.
Bruh.
She's like, "No, marijuana," and she whispered it, and I was like, at that point, I was like, "Bitch, you already caught me." So I was like, "Yeah, what about it?" She's like, "Can you get me a dub?" I said, "Where did you learn that word from?"
Right.
Oh, somebody at work. Them young kids at her job, they be teaching her
A
stuff.
dub.
Y'all, if
But
y'all
why
know
did
my
she
mama,
want it?
to this day. She asked
some
me.
tea.
She asked me to get it. No, at first, and then so she was like, she really needed some for my grandmother, but my grandmother wouldn't smoke, so she asked me to get her like food. So I got cake, brownie, or whatever, and I thought it was just for my grandmother because she's the one with the pain. So if that's the case, she had me get her a dub, roll her 2 cones, like not roll her, but like stuffed cones. I taught her how to like stuff a cone, but she still wanted me to do it. Stuffed cones from her, gave her the 2 cones and the food, and I warned her. I was like, "Look, this thing is potent, so like take a half of the half." So her and my grandmother took the half, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some too." I'm like, "Are you in pain? Why do you take?" And then so they took the quarter of the half, and they didn't feel anything, so they decided to take more. And I said,
They didn't wait.
So then, I told her to let me know how you guys felt about it. I texted her like the next morning, nothing. I texted her in the afternoon, nothing. It was like 5 p.m. Like, I just woke up. That's what she said. She said, "I just had the best sleep of my life." Her and my grandma, but she said, "But I'm still tired and I can't get unsleepy."
Girl, you still high.
Yes. But what did she do with the cones?
What?
They did both.
No, they didn't smoke. My grandma don't smoke. She's not gonna actually inhale.
That's true, yeah,
So whatever my
Your mom
was
took a drive.
doing, but then she had me get her more. Like, she's like, "Can you get me another
they liked
dub?"
it.
And then when she saw the amount, she said, "Oh, this is it." And I said, "Mom," she said, "This is." She said,
That's why I started.
She said, "This is it for $20." And I was like, "Mom, it's a dub." Like, yes, this is it. She's like, "This is an expensive habit." I said, "Yeah, it is."
It is.
That is so
My
great.
parents would never be so adventurous, bro. Like, I remember one night my mom found out I went to a hookah lounge. I kid you
She
not.
thought it was the devil.
Crack. She thought you was out
She
smoking
came home from work. I'm not exaggerating when I say at least 30 pages printed out from like Wikipedia, Google, and she had things highlighted like
she did her research.
What, and slapped it on the table. "This is what you're doing." I'm like, bruh, like
I just went there.
yeah, like I was just like, yeah, like it's
Highlighted.
no, seriously, I'm like, what is that paying you to do, bro? 'Cause you had all the time, like, I'm about to turn you in. You using these people printers to print this stuff off.
Oh, facts.
Oh
Yo,
my
that mental
god,
picture is great.
yeah, and it's exactly how you're picking weed. It's my parents would never be that. Maybe my dad.
My
hell.
daddy
I
just
think
took
your
a damn
dad-
edible the
He,
other day.
he told me
edible,
he told me he's never smoked. I'm not buying that. I'm
He
not.
definitely
He
smoked
Jamaican.
before,
I'm
for sure.
not
He's
buying
alive.
that.
My
my
mom,
parents did the same thing. They said they've never, but my
believe
mom,
my
I
mom.
believe.
My parents said they never did.
My
too,
mom,
but
I
the way
believe.
my
My
mo-
dad,
no.
the way my dad's side is set
All
up.
our parents.
maybe I'll get an edible and just bring it to them and see how that goes.
No,
My mom would be like, "My 50 odd years of living and I've never had to. You think?"
Yes,
That's
live
exactly-
life.
But tell her
Live
it's
life.
good for you. Like, it's
You
good
don't-
for your
no,
health.
It's not.
It's good
It's
for
not.
your.
You want me to get on Wikipedia
I
again?
just think about like Chris's grandma. Like, she has arthritis and stuff like really bad, and so she'll make a tea, like a weed tea, and she'll drink her tea, and like, it makes her feel good. She'll say
I've
that like
never
makes you
thought
feel
about
good.
doing it that
Tea,
way.
Whatever
yeah, I've never
taste
tried
is,
tea.
but like that's what she does with her
Yeah.
weed. Like, now her grandpa,
he smoked weed. Like, nah, he smoked weed. But
I don't see nothing wrong.
nah,
with
they
it.
told me that about
I
my
don't
dad.
either.
Like in high school, they was like, "Yo, your dad smoked weed." I was like, "No, he smoked cigarettes." And they were like, "Nah, I smelled him around the block," and I was like, "No, he smoked cigarettes." They was like, "Nah, when he walk around that block, he ain't smoking no cigarette. He's smoking weed." He's like, "I know what that smell like." I still ain't talked to him about it to this day, but.
Well, I'm gonna be a weed smoking parent, so future kids, be
For
ready,
real.
bitch, cause we is
Girl house,
gonna,
what's up?
Yes, yes, period,
Generational.
period. So thank you all
For listening.
Oh, that was so
Peace.
cute. It's like a choir, and we'll see you next time.
One.
It's time for the turkulator.
To this guy.
Bitches.
Thanks for listening to the Girls Chat Podcast, brought to you by Purple Unicorn Productions. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Girls Chat Pod to be a part of our game, Guess Who Sent That Text? Just leave your answers in the comments and stay tuned for the next episode to see if you were right.